as you can see, we've got our bass up here on the form. On the stand. We've got it on the form and now on the stand. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start taking, what I usually do is I just take pieces of my boxes and stuff and I use them to set my fins. So what I do is I cut specifically to the fish that I'm working on. I will cut, and I'm going to go ahead and I just use clothespins for right now. And I will go ahead and get that fin opened up. Okay. And I get it clamped on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my T-pins and I will then go and pin like that to make sure it is going to dry where I want it to stay on my form. See how I have it set? There. Now I can come back in with some more clips, but I want to make sure that that tail, all my edges are flush, and then I will come back in with more clips to make sure that my tail fins aren't going to curl up as they dry. You can also use painter's tape, a good, let me get some here and I can show you that. I've got some right here. That's a good, especially with these bigger fins. Let me do that. Because these edges dry out really quick. And let me just go ahead and do that. And what you can do is take your painter's tape and you can make sure they're where you want it. And just go ahead, I attach it to my cardboard, and then I just run up, and just like that. And then I will just put a clip here and a clip here to make sure that painter's tape doesn't come loose, but it will hold that fin. You can even put one here if you're worried about it popping loose. See? So that tail is going to, and I'm going to put another pin in right here to make sure that it stays forward. Pin that into the form right there like that. See? So then we have our, the form is curved and you have the tail up. Alright? So that is how you can set your fins. Now I'm going to keep going around and doing that with these fins, and like this one here, there you go, I can pull it down and I can go ahead and set that with a T-pin, excuse me. Just go ahead and stick that into the form to make sure that stays where I want it to stay. Just like that. Okay. And now I'm going to take my piece of cardboard. Let me find one that fits. I might have to cut a new one. I will cut one. We'll do it this way. Let me find my scissors. And we will cut one just like that to fit. Take a little off here. Don't need quite that much. And I will put it back there, and then we get another piece of painter's tape. And I will put that back there like that. Let me go ahead and attach my painter's tape. Open it up. back there, get it around my T-pin, and then I'm going to go ahead and close it up on there just like that. See, and that's how you can set your fins in position, just like that. Now I want to make sure, I was just showing you, but I want to make sure that I couldn't really see what I was doing because I was just trying to do it quickly, but I want to make sure that fin is opened up. It didn't feel like it was opened up all the way to me. So I'm going to, that's piece is not big enough. I think I'm just going to, these sturdier fins, you really don't even need the tape. What I usually do is just like that. I just pin them on there. As long as you've got something to attach it to, just like that, and they'll dry nicely. Now you can come back along the edges if you want to, so they don't curl up. You can take your painter's tape and make sure, just like that, that those edges do not curl up. And that works well too. But basically you just go around to all your dorsals doing the same, your soft dorsal, your spiny dorsal, and all your other fins, and do the same thing. You can see I've got all my fins pinned. And she is on the form. And I've even put some pins in the head to make sure it's positioned and turned how I want it to be turned, with the curve of the form. And we will let this start drying, and then we will set the eyes once it starts drying, and it gets good and dry, and we'll sculpt it out. And if I notice some scales start curling up, and then I'll glue it to, and we'll go over that too. But here she is. She is on the form, and she is ready to dry. Thank you for watching us here at KNC Taxidermy. Remember to like and subscribe us here on YouTube, and join us next time for our latest creation. And we'll see you then.